So good morning. Hey, no matter what you do in life, in the beginning, you're gonna suck. Ever watch a baby first trying to walk? Man, oh man, do they suck at it. They wobble, weeble, and fall promptly down. Then they try again. They put a foot forward and wham, quickly fall back on the back of their head. Then the next time, they put a foot out forward and they fall forward trying to catch themselves but end up looking like a tiny drunken sailor before falling promptly on their face. It's not looking good, but they keep trying. Try by try, they get a little bit better, a little bit more balanced, a little bit more confident. They start to attempt greater and greater distances between the launch pad of mom and the landing area of dad's outstretched arms. And seemingly in no time flat, they're running around your house squealing like a wild banshee. By the way, does anyone know why kids have to squeal when they run? It's a mystery I'm certain I can't solve for you here on Darren Daily. But here's the reality. When you begin anything new, you're gonna suck. I remember when I first started writing professionally, or let's just say having my writing being published officially. It was my first publisher's letter when I was relaunching Success Magazine. And I had this great staff of professional editors. They are all super pros who went to years of advanced college and now had amassed decades of experience. They've got awards and industry recognition for their work. Me? I have one semester of college to my credit, and as I sat down to write my letter, my high school English teacher's voice rang in my head as she handed me back my essay with a big red D on it, not standing for Darren. She said, "Maybe success in writing just isn't in your DNA, Darren." And now my writing was about to be scrutinized by professionals even more esteemed than her. And guess what? I did suck. My first draft sucked. My second one, not so good. My third one, But then they started getting a little bit better, and a little bit better, and a little bit better, all the way to the New York Times bestseller list only a couple of years later. While I'd love to rub that in the face of my high school English teacher's face, the truth is I did suck at writing back then. But I didn't stay at suck. I worked at getting better, and I kept working, and I kept working. And now I no longer suck, at least according to the many millions of readers of my writing. So here's a lesson that I want to pass on to you today. No matter how great you are at other things, when you begin something new, you're gonna suck. Let that be okay. You see, the problem is a lot of times people who are used to being great at other things think that they should instantly be great at something else and are exceedingly frustrated when they're not. Still worse, they might not try new things at all because they don't want to suck at it. I know that has stopped me from trying lots of things. At some point, I really wanted to learn to play the piano, but I didn't want to suck at it. I didn't want to sit down and pluck at the keyboard like some 4-year-old and then have to go and do scales over and over and have some tutor lord over me lesson after lesson while I sucked. So I skipped it altogether. And that's terrible. I regret it. I wish I had allowed myself to suck at it when I first wanted to do it. I would have been playing the piano now for over 20 years. Now I've made peace with my not pursuing that endeavor, but every time I'm faced with attempting something new, I consciously think, I'm going to suck at this for a while. And that's okay. Remember that. At the beginning of every new endeavor, the development of every new skill, you're going to suck. Great. Lean into it. Allow yourself to suck. Give yourself the space to suck. Just begin and just keep working at it. Eventually, you'll get better and better. You'll suck less and less. And as you keep going, eventually, you'll suck so little, you actually might get good. Keep going, and who knows, maybe you can even become great. Keep going, and maybe mastery will await. So, do you know somebody who needs to try something new? I want you to pass them this Darren Daily. Do you know someone who is maybe feeling bad about themselves because right now they suck at something? I want you to pass them this Darren Daily. Look, we all suck at first. It's okay. Use this Darren Daily to encourage them to just keep going, to work through the suck, so to speak.